Train and tram drivers are also gradually transitioning from cabins to office environments. This is precisely how experts at CAF envision the future. They're introducing Alive, their first remote railway control platform. Alive helps optimize station and depot operations, minimize schedule disruptions, and of course, control rail transport remotely. Remote control using 5G technology not only delivers excellent visuals, but also ensures minimal latency. Plus, it allows for more flexible work schedules for drivers who no longer need to commute. The Alive system can even operate several trains at once, offering a partial solution to the shortage of skilled personnel. Remote medical technologies are equally astonishing. In China, a team of doctors successfully removed a tumor from a patient's lung from 5,000 kilometers away. A special robot assisted in this remarkable procedure, featuring 4 arms, each with 7 degrees of freedom, and advanced 3D HD visualization with a delay of no more than 40 milliseconds. With that kind of support, the surgery took only an hour, but made waves for months in the media and online. A doctor called it a milestone that highlights the potential of Chinese surgical robots. This kind of innovation is especially promising for patients in remote rural areas. Welcome to Austria's Red Bull Ring, where we're witnessing the future of auto racing. Phantom Auto has created an incredible platform that allows powerful race cars to be driven remotely at insane speeds. One of the keys to their success is their ultra-low latency. For this test, they used an electric car with a staggering 1,200 horsepower, which easily reached speeds of 240 kilometers per hour. Naturally, the platform has applications far beyond racing. Imagine what it could do for logistics. Driver shortage? Solved. Can't find local staff? Hire someone from another country. What do you think? Imagine a driver navigating city streets without ever leaving their cozy office. This isn't a fantasy, it's a reality brought to life by Elmo. They've developed the world's first road-legal teledriving technology. It's perfect for car-sharing services, which is precisely what Elmo offers, serving around 19,000 clients with a fleet of 140 electric vehicles. You order a car, and it arrives right at your doorstep. Incredible, right? Plus, this technology opens up job opportunities for people with disabilities, as you can operate a vehicle even from a wheelchair. This is how the boundary between real and digital driving is disappearing. Imagine trading a cramped cabin for a spacious office. That's the future of crane operation. The workstation you see here was specifically designed for crane operators. It's modular, meaning it can be customized to fit nearly any crane model. The design is so well thought out that you can't help but admire it. For instance, there's a stand near the controller to reduce hand strain, and the desk height can be adjusted electronically, offering enough range to work comfortably even while standing. The setup can support up to 6 monitors, and the desk's compact size makes it easier to transport. But the big question is, are construction companies and crane operators ready to embrace this innovation? Remote control technologies will also be invaluable for lunar exploration. The company GITAI has built a teleoperated lunar rover specifically for this purpose. During tests on a training ground designed to simulate the moon's surface, the robot navigated difficult terrain under the operator's control, collected samples, and even assembled a model of a solar panel. In theory, sending robots like these to the moon is more practical than sending humans. They don't need to be brought back, which means smaller rockets can be used. Think of the capped MineStar solution system as a skilled conductor leading an orchestra of heavy machinery to its full potential. It comprises several modules, each with a specific function. The command module is particularly impressive, as it helps control autonomous, semi-autonomous, and remotely operated machines. Using a special console, the operator can manage everything from ignition to precise blade control on a bulldozer. The controls are so precise that when working in tight spaces like narrow tunnels, machines with command are much less likely to scrape the walls. And if there's an issue with the console, power, or signal, the bulldozer will automatically shut down. Let's talk about the engineers at Phantom Auto once again. When they were racing a remote car around the Red Bull Ring, we mentioned logistics, and for a good reason. Take a look at how well warehouse forklifts perform in remote mode. Thanks to Phantom Auto's technology, they can be operated from thousands of kilometers away. This means operators from different cities or even countries can work on the same warehouse remotely. Just like with the race car, Phantom Auto's proprietary software ensures ultra-low latency, making warehouse work feel like a video game. Imagine an operator controlling multiple mining loaders simultaneously, all from the comfort of a control room. This is the power of auto-mine technology. With this system, you don't even need to leave your seat. Even though the loaders run on batteries, replacing them remotely is as simple as getting a cup of coffee. It's worth noting that auto-mine equipment isn't just a concept or a prototype, it's available right now. The base version of the LH518IB loader, for example, comes with a bucket size of up to 9.1 cubic meters, a 482 kilowatt-hour battery, and a remote monitoring system that can predict breakdown. The LH518IB isn't just any machine, it's a game changer in the mining industry, showing that the future can be green, efficient, and remotely controlled. Over 130,000 ships dock at the port of Singapore every year, and most of them require tug assistance. This task demands both speed and precision, especially when maneuvering massive container vessels. This is where advanced technology makes a significant difference. ABB Marine and Keppel Offshore made headlines by remotely operating a tug using a joystick for the first time in South Asia. The remote operator could view the surroundings in augmented reality, partially relying on computer vision data. The next goal for ABB Marine and Keppel Offshore is to enhance the system with AI algorithms, initially for collision detection and avoidance, with the ultimate goal of making tugs fully autonomous. Here's an innovative solution from ABB for moving crane operators from noisy cabins to quiet control rooms. This company has developed a system specifically designed for port cranes, which are often so large that it's physically impossible to get a proper view of where the container is being lowered from the cabin. However, ABB's cameras capture everything with incredible clarity. Operators can now examine every detail with ease. Additionally, the system takes over some routine tasks. For example, it can automatically move containers from the ship to a designated platform for unlocking. This significantly speeds up the unloading process, reduces operator fatigue, and helps them stay focused for longer periods. The Agbot robot is transforming farming with the precision of a Swiss timepiece. It loosens soil, sprays, seeds, and performs many other tasks autonomously. Farmers no longer need to get behind the wheel of a tractor or hire drivers. They can simply open a laptop and set the work area for a group of Agbots. For more precise on-site control, there's a dedicated remote. Equipped with radars, lidars, and ultrasound, the robots can detect and avoid obstacles. In case of an emergency, there are stop buttons around the machine. This technology allows farmers to focus on growth strategies rather than daily chores, making agriculture more efficient. Coca-Cola and Pepsi are always striving to win, and the same goes for high tech. You've probably heard of Neuralink, the brain implants that connect directly to the mind, right? Well, Synchron has developed a similar device. It reads brain signals and converts them into commands that can be understood by computers, AR glasses, and other gadgets. Thanks to this, someone living with ALS can still watch TV, play solitaire, or write a letter. Text input is especially fascinating because the implant includes a ChatGPT bot, working like a next-gen version of predictive text by offering word and phrase suggestions. According to reports, Synchron's implant is already several years ahead of Neuralink. So, who's going to win the tech race? If the MQ-9B SkyGuardian looks familiar, you probably know a thing or two about military drones. It's essentially an upgraded version of the MQ-9 Reaper, a famous UAV that still makes headlines. So, what's new for those considering the MQ-9B SkyGuardian? First, a next-gen control station that gives the operator a view that arguably surpasses what a pilot sees from a cockpit and makes it easy to integrate UAV flights into civilian air traffic. And second, the SkyGuardian has a greater payload capacity compared to the Reaper. The Reaper carries 1,700 kilograms, while the SkyGuardian can handle 2,155 kilograms. Have you ever considered becoming a drone operator? In Saudi Arabia, they're actively recruiting for this exact position. The job involves managing Keeta logistics drones, keeping an eye on deliveries and taking over manual control when needed. It's a significant responsibility. For instance, the drones often carry important payloads like medication, weighing up to 2.3 kilograms. Plus, sandstorms are common in the region. To qualify, you'll need a drone pilot license and at least 3 years of experience. However, the demand for this role is expected to grow, as Dubai plans to cover about a third of its territory with this type of delivery by 2030. Phantom Auto, working with logistics giant ITS Con Global, has made another leap into the future. Besides the remotely operated forklifts we saw earlier, they've now introduced remote-controlled trucks. Using Phantom Auto's technology in a logistics hub can make operations safer and more efficient. Remote operators can work in shifts to reduce equipment downtime and accidents. With fewer people on the ground, the risk of accidents is lower. Phantom Auto didn't just stop at demos. They've been working with ITS Con Global to implement these technologies across numerous facilities in North America. Let's take a look at SAAB, a company leading the electric underwater robotics market with some impressive innovations. One of their models is known for its efficiency, using 40% less energy than similar robots. Another, called Leopard, features advanced control systems. It comes with a smart icon interface and an advanced autopilot that helps manage direction, depth, and more, making it easier to keep Leopard steady. For added convenience, the control room can include special foot pedals and dedicated modules for tasks like video recording and equipment operation. Farmers are also benefiting from advanced technology thanks to the John Deere Operations Center. This remarkable platform allows you to manage your entire farm without leaving your couch. Previously, data on crop yields, soil quality, fertilizer usage, and more was scattered across multiple computers or even on paper. Now, it's all stored in a single cloud-based system, making it much easier to analyze. You can instantly see which fields had the best yields and how the seeds were planted. If a farmer has a question, they can easily request data from a consultant. The John Deere Operations Center also monitors farm equipment, including autonomous machines. You can adjust their settings or view their camera feeds. All of this and more is accessible from a smartphone too. So yes, calling the John Deere Operations Center a farm in your pocket isn't an exaggeration. Tartan Pest is on a mission that's no less important. This remote-controlled workhorse seeks out and destroys the eggs of the spotted lanternfly, a pest that poses a serious threat to apple orchards and vineyards. These vermin don't shy away from damaging hops and is happy to ruin at least 12 types of ornamental plants. To do its job, Tartan Pest uses a deep learning model refined on an augmented image dataset created from 700 images of spotted lanternfly egg masses. Once it finds them, it destroys them with a brush. Developers note that investing in this robot now can save huge amounts of money down the line. And for orchard owners and farmers in the eastern US, where this insect causes particular damage, tartan pest is likely to be a very welcome helper. John Deere is keeping an eye on the future of agri-tech. Just look at this fascinating tractor. It runs on electricity, and its 1,000 kilowatt-hour battery lasts all day. The tractor can work completely autonomously, or together with a driver. All it takes is a cab like this. John Deere believes electrification and automation are crucial for modern agriculture, especially as fuel prices continue to rise. HBC Radiomatic is also making waves with its remote control solutions. For starters, the company offers an advanced remote controller that supports a wide range of frequency bands, from 405 to 2480 MHz. It operates even at minus 20 degrees Celsius and weighs about 3.5 kilograms. Customers can customize their setup, for example by adding up to 4 joysticks, each with up to 12 programmable functions. With this controller, even a massive excavator feels like a remote control toy from your childhood. And if the weather takes a turn or you just don't feel like walking around the site, HBC Radiomatic also offers a special operator's chair. It includes support for frequency bands like DECT, and during complex maneuvers, the operator can quickly hand over control to a colleague with the remote controller. Here's a product where military needs and cutting-edge tech intersect. This robotic shark isn't a joke or a gimmick, it's real gear used by the Chinese military. It can support hydrological research, search and rescue missions, and reconnaissance. The shark swims at about 18.5 kilometers per hour and can carry a variety of equipment. Just picture it, steel hunters patrolling the waters, packed with sensors and cameras instead of teeth. Underwater military missions have clearly reached a new level. Taurus is an all-wheel drive electric vehicle known for its versatility. It can operate on its own or be controlled by an operator using a special tablet from up to a kilometer away. Its applications are vast, from exploration and rescue missions to emergency responses in disaster zones. What other uses can you think of? The high-end version can reach speeds of up to 80 kilometers per hour and travel up to 100 kilometers on a single charge. Additionally, Taurus can function as a mobile 20 kilowatt generator thanks to its electric design. Robots developed by Teledyne FLIR, used by the US military and international partners, have saved thousands of lives and helped resolve countless high-risk situations. These robots handle reconnaissance, bomb disposal, and a range of other tasks. They're controlled via the intuitive Viewpoint system, which runs on a touchscreen Android tablet. That makes it easy to learn, even for beginners. What's more, one tablet can control multiple robots, and the MPU-5 radio module ensures excellent connectivity, even in deep underground environments. Thermite firefighting robots are renowned for their effectiveness and ruggedness. They can roll straight into smoke and flames, extinguishing fires at a rate of up to 9,460 liters per minute. Operators can control these robots from a safe distance up to 500 meters away using live video feeds. If an obstacle blocks the path to the source of the fire, these machines usually have the strength to push it aside. Thermite makes fire suppression much easier and, more importantly, safer. It's no wonder that clients from the US, China, Australia, and other countries have already bought these robots. Who knows, before long, remote firefighter might become a common job title. The Brokk 70 was once the smallest robotic demolition machine in the world, and it proved to be a game-changer for tasks like tearing down reinforced concrete walls. This mechanical powerhouse weighs just 560 kilograms and fits easily into tight spaces, but it works with the intensity of a full crew. In just 30 minutes, it can bring down a 2-meter wall. Remote control gives the operator precision, exceptional comfort, and most importantly, safety. No more swinging sledgehammers or battling with jackhammers. The future of demolition belongs to robots.
Smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss or catch you in the next video.